Hello, everybody. I'm AT Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. We had another round of some light snow track through the area on our Tuesday. Totals overall were pretty minimal. Most spots picked up about a ½ inch or less. We also had some patchy freezing drizzle mixed in with that as well. That was thanks to a warm front. We're now looking at more snow showers to start off our Wednesday as a cold front makes its way through. Now, once the cold front clears, the snow will come to an end and we'll see clearing skies, but that is going to bring in some colder air as we bring in the new year. In fact, the start of 2026 will be a bit on the cold side, though as we look ahead later in the extended forecast, we have a chance of seeing some milder days returning to western Wisconsin. We'll talk about that here at the end of the video when I show you the 7-day forecast. So as of 7 a.m., the snow is beginning to fill in across western Wisconsin as the cold front is approaching. Temperatures are pretty mild to warm this morning, but that will be going backwards as the day goes on, as you'll see that here coming up in just a little bit. Now, the wind is going to be a bit breezy today, so that could lead to some reduction of visibility with the snow falling and possibly some patchy areas of blowing snow. That would likely be more in the open and rural areas. It won't be a big concern like we dealt with Sunday afternoon to Sunday night, but certainly we can't rule out that possibility. So give yourself some extra time if you are going to be traveling here this morning into this afternoon. Could have some wind gusts upwards of 20 to 25 miles per hour. So the snow is here now. We'll be here through about midday, and then by the afternoon, we should see some clearing. And we're looking at mainly clear to partly cloudy skies for a good chunk of the night tonight, and the winds will be letting up, and that will be a recipe for those temperatures to drop. But clouds will increase overnight, and depending on when this happens, this could limit how cold we get tonight. So either way, it is going to be a very cold night, but we could be maybe closer to 10 below in spots versus maybe closer to 0, depending on that cloud coverage. I'll show you my forecasted lows here as well coming up. Now, we still could have a few light snow showers and flurries around on Thursday. The coverage overall has come down compared to what the data was showing yesterday. And then by the afternoon hours, we are still cloudy. But as we get into late Thursday night into the overnight, we'll start to clear things out. And we're in for a really nice day on our Friday with a good amount of sunshine, but that won't last long as clouds increase again heading into Friday night, with just a very slight chance for some flurries or a light snow shower returning. So as far as today goes for snowfall forecast, again, a trace to a ½ inch, high-end totals of an inch in some isolated locations. And looking at the highs today, again, this occurs this morning in the 20s and low to mid 30s. Some spots out towards like Red Wing, Prescott, Durand, Alma have actually gotten above freezing this morning. Most of us have been in the mid to upper 20s to near 30. That's about where we're going to peak today, because then tonight I'm looking at lows in the single digits below 0. But as I mentioned earlier, depending on when that cloud cover increases, these numbers could be closer to that 7 to 10 below range, or we could be closer to 0. So it'll kind of depend on that. Now, thankfully, the wind is going to go light tonight, but wind chills could get down as low as the mid to upper teens below if the wind picks up even about 4 or 5 miles per hour. So as far as New Year's Eve goes for tonight, for those maybe going out to celebrate, 6 degrees around 9 p.m., 1 degree at midnight as we ring in the new year with a wind chill around 10 below. And then you can see we'll kind of level off in the single digits below overnight as the cloud cover does increase. Now for tomorrow, other than Medford only getting to about 9 degrees, will be mostly low to mid-teens tomorrow, and will be slightly better on Friday with mid to upper teens, maybe close to 20 if you're south of Highway 10. Temperatures will continue to kind of inch their way up from there. We're up to around 20 degrees on Saturday. Again, slight chance for some flurries or light snow in the morning. 26 on Sunday with a slight chance of that light snow, maybe some wintry mix as well with those warmer temperatures. But look at Monday and Tuesday next week. Highs right around the freezing mark.